It's the final Monday of the regular season as for the fifth time this season, the Bourne Braves meet the Cotuit Kettleers. Welcome back to the Kettleers pregame show, everyone. Tim Crowley joined by Chris and Steph Caray. Well, it's the Kettleers that come in sizzling hot, winners of 5 straight, and they go and place the number 1 team in the West today with a chance to set up a potential playoff preview that would come later this week. With the Cotuit Magic number currently at 1, they look to try to clinch tonight and set up a series in the Western Finals with this same Bourne team starting later this week.
Well, you said it best, Tim. Kettleers get above 500 last night against Falmouth, and they move their Magic number down to 1. So any combination of a Falmouth loss or a Kettleers win would put the Kettleers in the second place spot in the West and give playoff berth. That means we're going to be here at Doran Park a couple more times this season, Tim.
3 games left in the regular season. Big one tonight against Bourne to try to continue to tune up for some games later this week. Let's dive into the pitching matchup. First for Bourne will be Matt Jacek, who recently joined the team from Indiana State. He gets the ball tonight for the first place Braves.
Newcomer for the Sycamores, 1-0 with a 4.58 ERA, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts. Just looking to keep the good times rolling for the Braves here against the Kettleers at Doran Park.
Cotuit looking for their 6th straight win, as we mentioned, and they'll turn to another new arm, another Boston College arm that they add to this rotation. It'll be Joe Mancini, as he likes to make a great start in his Kettleers debut.
Well, there's been a lot of question of who the next 3 guys are going to be. You need to get that starting pitching depth in check for the playoffs. Joe Mancini, the next man coming up, 1-1, 7.38 ERA at Boston College, making his Cotuit Kettleers debut. So hopefully he could become an option down the stretch for the Kettleers in a starting role moving into the playoffs.
The season series currently sits at 2-2. The teams 1-1 against each other at Doran Park this season, but something to keep in mind tonight. The last time that Cotuit came in and beat them at Doran Park was the game that they made them 9-1-1 at the time. Think back to that game. It was a Sunday game, a Sunday win against the Falmouth Commodores that led in to that Monday night win against the Bourne Braves. Well, the Kettleers beat Falmouth at home yesterday. They've actually won 2 straight against Falmouth, sweeping that home-and-home series, and now come back to Bourne on a Monday night. See if they can have a similar result as they tune up and try to make that final push for the number 2 spot in the West. For the keys to the game with Lauren Kirkley, you can tune into that on Twitter at Cotuit Kettleers. Following the game, you can catch our interview with Coach Roberts, and I'll take you home on the post-game show as always. But for now, tune into the Cotuit Kettleers radio network on MixLR to hear the live game broadcast with Chris and Steph. For them, I'm Tim Crowley. Thanks so much for tuning into the Kettleers pregame show on the Kettleers Digital Network.